Hello and welcome to this second class. In this delivery, I'm going to talk about organs of speech and phonetics. Um, as you may know, the organs of speech are divided into most of the times three different groups. We have the tooth bridge, which has the back part, the front part, the upper teeth, the upper lip, you have the lower lip, you have lower teeth, jaw, and vocal cords. Um, if we talk about the tongue, it has back, middle, front, and tip. I'm talking about the nasal cavity. You have nasal cavity, hard palate, which is this area, the velum that is at the back of the palate, and you have nasal passage, that is the passage where the airstream goes through the larynx into the nasal cavity. Then we can actually, knowing the organs of speech, we can go to talk about phonetics. As you may know, the English language has 27 letters in its alphabet, but we are not talking about the name we have given to those letters. We are going to talk about the phonetic side of it. So we are going to talk a little bit about the phonetic alphabet. In the phonetic alphabet, you find 37 letters, including vowels and consonants. Vowels are divided into short and long vowels. I would like to start talking about the long vowels you find. Um, Important to remember that when you talk about long vowels, you recognize them because of the two dots you have. In this case, this is a E type of sound. You find it in words as fleece, sea, machine. This is a type of sound. You find it in words as father, start, hard. This is a O type of sound, and you find it in words as thought, law, north, war. This is a U type of sound, and you find it in words as goose, two, blue, ground. Sorry, group. This is a E type of sound, and you find it in words as nurse, steer, learn, refer. Then you have the short vowels, and when we talk about short vowels, we can identify these sounds. This is a I type of sound, short type of sound. So you find it in words as kit, bit, him, minute. This is a type of sound, and you can find it in words as lot, ought, wash. This is a type of sound, and you find it in words as strut, mat, laugh, blood. This is a U type of sound, and you find it in words as foot, put, good. This is a E type of sound, and you find it in words as dress, bet, head, many. This is actually interesting. It's a mixture between A and E, and you find it in words as trap, stamp, bat. And finally you have this, which is the only one that has its own name. It's called schwa, and you find it in words as about, common, standard, and butter. So far, those are the vowels. Now, when we talk about consonants, they can be actually categorized, or put into categories according to a certain criteria. You have manner of articulation. According to the manner of articulation, they can be stop, fricative, or affricate. If they are stop, fricative, or affricate, they are obstruent. Or they can be otherwise, they can be sonorant. And if they are sonorant, they are nasal, lateral, rhotic, or glide. According to their voicing, they can be voiced, voiceless. Or according to the place of articulation, they can be bilabial, labiodental, interdental, alveolar, palatal, velar, glottal. In order to give an idea of what I'm talking about, I'm going to mention the consonants. So you have, when we talk about bilabial consonants, we have this, 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 and this. In this case, all of them are bilabial. They are produced by joining together the lips. And some of them are voiced and some of them are voiceless. When a sound or a consonant is voiced or voiceless, simply when the air goes through the vocal cords and they vibrate, the consonant is voiced. If the air goes through the larynx and the vocal cords don't vibrate, don't produce any sound, they are voiceless. So, in this case, this one is voiceless, voiced, voiced, voiced. Oh well, something to remember here is that these two are fricative, this one here is nasal, and this one here is glide. Now, you have labiodental sounds, as in this one and this one. This one is, both are fricative, this one is voiceless, and this one is voiced. You have these two consonants are interdental. Interdental is when the air goes through the teeth. So you have this one that is voiceless and this one is voiced. So you have all of these are alveolar. Some of them are voiceless, as this one. This one is voiceless. You have voiceless, voiced, voiced. Fricative, fricative. You have this one is fricative too. Oh, sorry. These two are stops. This one is fricative. This one is fricative too, and then you have one nasal here, N, and you have the only one that is lateral in the English language, which is this one. Lateral means that the air goes around the tongue. So when the tongue is going up to the palate, the air goes around the tongue.